Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nice to meet you. In my second presentations of ELT Classroom Innovations under the title Trends and Innovation in Teaching English. For the first, we talk about the blended learning approach. The blended learning is defined and implemented in multiple ways. In many ways, many different meanings have evolved. According to Ray, 2001, blended learning is a blend of online and face-to-face instruction. Yeah, this means it's mixed between learning online and learning offline. So, the point two is, what are the blended learning in English teaching? The application of computer-assisted language learning, or CALL, in ELT is essentially a blended learning. When we learn, so we use the computer or any else technology to help our learning in ELT, that may be called blended learning. And by internet, English teacher can get much materials and tools to teach with their creativity. The next slide is about the strengths of blended language learning. For the first is provides a more individualized learning experience. So provide more personalized learning support. So the third is support and encourages independent. So the fourth, increase student engagement and learning. That make like much questionnaire or discussion with students. So the fifth is accommodates a variety of learning style. The prominence of mobile learning. According to Hidayat and Utomo, in 2014, mobile learning can be defined as a service that gives general information electronically to the learner. The benefits of mobile learning. The first, mobile learning devices are portable and have the affordance to connect to the internet whenever needed. So the second, using mobile learning technology, a user plans, organize, carries out, and evaluates. So the third, the learner can choose any setting real or virtual that foster her learning and thinking abilities. So the next slide is about the challenges of mobile learning. The challenges of mobile learning, there are three. The first, needs professional skills and strategies. The second, requirement of fluency in the authoring tools for mobile learning system. So the third, mobile learning technology and other technologies is technological determinism. So the next slide is about the gamification of learning. Gamification is using game-based mechanisms, aesthetics, and game thinking to engage people, motivate action, promote learning, and solve problems. So the next is creating and sharing content. Learning will continue to be focused around quality content that can be easily accessed and shared. And these are the list will help you to find the lesson plans and material you need to deliver. Resources for creating content. There are lesson stream or video-based ELT classes, One-Stop English, BBC Learning English, Cambridge English, Business English Materials in Benfield, and many others resources you can find it. So the next is inquiry-based learning. According to Scardia Malia in 2002, in EBL, inquiry-based learning, the teachers play an active role through the process by establishing a culture where ideas are respectfully challenged, tested, redefined, and viewed as improvable, moving children from position of wondering to a position of enacted understanding and further questioning. And these are the 6 strategies of process in EBL. The first is immersing, identifying, contextualizing, representing, critiquing, and transforming. So the next, there are learning and teaching management platforms. For the main consideration are, the first is on the technical level. They relate mainly to computer and communication hardware and software. So there are the pedagogical level. They consist of taking into account the distance of the teacher and possibly the pedagogical place on the one hand. So the third is there are administrative level. They relate to the management of learner schooling. So the last is modeling consideration. This is the engineering of e-learning system. And last, there are the features of a platform are creation of courses, test and standard courses. So the second, management of educational documents. So the third, management of a cooperative workspace between learners or teachers. So the next, monitoring of the learners' learning and evaluation. So the next, management of the learners' education. So the next, provision of work tools to the learner. And last, making available to the various actors of communications tools and the procedures for their management. That's all of my presentation in this chapter. And last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.